Hi, tonight I would like to share a testimony with you just because it has filled me with such awe and praise towards God. He is so faithful and he just continues to prove it over and over again. So, back in summer of 2021, I God was really bringing me into my calling and teaching me what he was wanting me to do. And I remember having this really strong independent streak. I was living with a family member at the time, but I wanted to be out on my own. And I remember sitting at the table with this said family member, asking, why do I have this independent streak if I cannot be independent? God in that moment spoke directly through this family member. This family member has no memory of ever saying this. God spoke directly through her and said, it is for your calling. And boy, have I learned what that has meant. So part of my calling was to correct this family member. And in our family, we have some generational sins, demons that have been passed down of control, anger, manipulation. And so when he asked me to do this, I was really afraid. But I told him that I would do it because I love my God more than by fear. And um, in the process of all of this, he has built my faith because after I corrected her, then persecution came and it's been ongoing and it has increasingly gotten worse, like incredibly worse. But he has built my faith and prepared me for any other persecution to come. Not only was he preparing me for persecution, but he was helping me learn to stand firm against the enemy and any attack that comes my way. Well, everything has gotten so bad that even God is saying it is time to go. It is time to go. And so I've been searching for my own place, but it still hadn't been his timing. He was putting it on my heart to start to pack. He was putting it on my heart that it was going to be soon, but it wasn't his timing yet. Well, guess what? It's his timing. He opened every door for me so quickly. I called on an apartment one day. It's where I live, it's very difficult to find affordable housing at all. And I called on a cheap apartment, and the next day they called me and said that there was one available, one that's perfect for us because my son and I, my son wants to be able to garden. My dog needs a place to run around. And this apartment has it for a very affordable price. He just opened the way up. And it has felt like with very minimal effort compared to what it could have been if I had not waited on his timing. You guys, wait on God's timing. It is perfect. He will have everything set up for you and ready to go. It might be hard in the waiting. You might have very difficult times in the waiting. But once it's his timing, everything just so smoothly. And as I'm preparing to move, I'm just meditating on how great God is and how far he has brought me. When I first started my call, actually walking in my calling, the enemy attacked me so hard and my faith was so small at the time that I was constantly in tears, asking God why. Constantly. I was in pain, which I've been healed of, and then the anxiety and everything was so strong because my faith wasn't there yet. But looking back, it's watching every step of how he grew my faith, watching every step of how he's taken care of me and how he's prepared me for this moment. He has set he took the last couple of years and just set it up slowly so that it would be ready for me.